what's going on, guys? Sorry, I left my sunglasses inside, so it's kind of bright. I have everything I need to turn, well, everything I need to turn my 2011 Ranger into a Raptor. So I picked up these lights, the Alpina position pods. I've seen them back when I had my gray Ranger a couple of years ago. I seen these at Walmart and never got around to buying them. And I always hesitated on it because I never knew how to do wiring. But I've taken it upon myself to do it myself. I've honestly seen some videos, consulted a few people, and I think I know what to do. They're quite bright, and I'm gonna put them in the grill, kind of like what you see here. This is a Ford Raptor, and it'll give that kind of look. I like it. I love that look, so I want to really try and replicate it on this truck. So I have the position pods. I've got my wire cutters, which are brand new, and then my electrical tape as well to tape up the wire after, because I was gonna tap into my side marker light. I seen someone commented on Ontario Ranger Club on Facebook that's what he did. So I was gonna splice the wire cutters and then pull the wire apart into two pieces, and then thread and twist the connector, the wire here, around the active side marker light, and then use the electrical tape to wrap it all back together. And in theory, that should work. I'm gonna have to disconnect the battery just so I don't kill myself. And now the next step is to find where I want to mount them, which I think is right up here on the header panel. Okay, so the headlight has to come out. So I got the headlight out, and it looks like if I just break those two out, I can get at the side marker bulb. So let me show you where I'm at. So I have the headlight and the side marker out, and I'm trying to expose these wires enough where I can splice into it and wrap the other wire in. Oh, I'm actually gonna open these right now. Alright guys, so I know it's been very choppy. That's because the wind's blowing and I'm trying to get everything under control. I had to separate the wires from the press me button and then the battery that was connected to it for display. And I've attached the hardware, screwed it onto the actual light, and I've put the 3M double-sided tape on one of them, which I have actually on the truck there. So I'm gonna line them up first and then trim the wires down as need be into my side marker, which is obviously all taken apart, wire it in, and then reconnect the battery, and fingers crossed I'll have done something today. To walk you guys through it, this double-sided tape right here. But first, actually, I'm gonna take this one, and when I screwed the bulb onto the hardware, I tried to make sure that the LEDs were horizontal for a more wider light look. So essentially I am putting the wire through the grill like that, kind of draping it over there so it doesn't fall, and I was gonna measure it out, put dots on where to exactly put them, but I'm gonna use the centerpiece as like a middle marker. So if I can put a light in between here and the center, and then here and over here, so essentially a light here, and a light here, then they'll all be even. Worst case scenario, I won't press down too hard, I can readjust them or use more 3M tape later on down the road. Got it right here. Now the tricky part with this is getting the backing off of it. Sticking to my nail currently. If you guys are installing this, use what they give you. So I'm gonna stick it onto this paper and then take the backing off, which is probably what a smart person would do, but I'm not a smart person. So gently get that off. Now I have my double-sided tape. So I will stick it on here. I'm extremely shaky today, so that's not on straight. I'll keep that in consideration. I will stick it on. That's 2 of 3. Now my ideology for today is just to get them on. I can straighten them up another time, maybe when I use my brain and I actually do it inside the garage or something. But it doesn't want to make up its mind. So when I have all the supplies laid out, it's windy. And then when my back is facing the sun, the wind stops and I'm scorching hot. So, you know what? September weather. On, boom. Okay. And again. Now look roughly in between here. That was an impressive turn of luck is what that was. Fortunately, it's fine. Okay. Probably could have spread them out a little bit more. Even more fun. Okay guys, so it's been way too long, honestly, and a lot of frustration, a lot of swear words, but I have the wires intertwined in under that electrical tape, and then as well I have the ground wires under that bolt. Let's find out. No. What's going on, guys? It's been a few days actually since these lights have been installed. So what happened was I took the headlight out and everything, and I tried to wire it up by threading the new wires from the lights into the side marker light. And actually my girlfriend's dad came home right when I was finishing up. I realized it didn't work anyway. He's actually good with wiring, so he hooked me up with some connectors and taught me how to use them. And so they're wired up properly. The only problem I'm having with them is the mounting. See, I had to move these around a lot while I was doing the wiring. So the only one that is working is the one that was closest to the side marker light there, because it wasn't getting pulled on, whereas these two are getting a little twisted. So my friend from work actually helped me with getting some Gorilla tape. So they're Gorilla taped on for the time being. I think I'm either gonna grab a roll or grab some more adhesive stuff just to get them planted back down. But from a distance, like even probably from the camera, you can't really tell because the lights emit so wide that like from back here, you really can't tell that they are, the middle one and the driver's side one are crooked. But I will get that sorted out eventually. These lights look incredible. I've been taking some pictures and seeing it in the reflection of store windows and whatnot. Like, it looks really, really good. So I recommend buying these if you're in the market for Raptor lights. I think these look incredible. They come with all the mounting hardware, come with the wiring, and it's like 20 bucks or 25 bucks, something like that. So it's really cheap for the stuff you get. It's quality product. Now it's been in weather, and I don't think I see any water inside the lens. No, I think they just look a little like they've had water on them, but they've dried up. So I don't think there's any water actually in the lenses. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get these mounted properly here soon enough. So by the time I actually have the lights all wired up and everything, these two lights here had been pulled on quite a bit at the time, so that wore out the 3M adhesive that they supply with it. So this stuff is waterproof. I think it's good through all kinds of temperature, and it'll bond to the plastic, so it'll hold it a good amount as well. Yep. Lots of residue left, but there is no I'll have to clean that. There we go. Boom. Hopefully that's on straight. That's about right. Now they're mounted and I feel safe with them being mounted the way they are. There's no play in any of them, as you can see. They're all even. So yeah, I finally have my Raptor lights hung properly, which is pretty exciting because I've been constantly checking to make sure that they're still even there because I had the Gorilla Tape that was holding them up and I wasn't so confident in it. It looked messy and they were still hanging, but now, as you can see, there's no play in them, and yeah, I feel confident in them now. So Raptor lights, I highly recommend. Like I said, they look incredible, and I'm very, very glad to rock them on the truck. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something or you want to pick these up for yourself. They're Alpina position pods, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because this truck build is going to be starting extremely soon. I know I keep saying that, but I promise this time. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.